I'm Alison Weissbrot, and I'm at the moment. So it was actually kind of by accident. I didn't really know what I wanted to do when I was a senior in college, but I knew I loved writing. So I decided to pursue journalism, and I thought I would be a travel writer or a food writer, like every kind of young girl's dream in New York City, and realized that wasn't necessarily what I wanted to do. And then I kind of stumbled into this job at Ad Exchanger, where I was a junior reporter with no clue what was going on in advertising and marketing. And I learned the ropes from my colleagues and, was covering agencies and how they were kind of adopting programmatic media at the time. And then from there, I pivoted to Campaign US, where I was the US editor and then editor-in-chief. And then I started at ADWEEK about 8 or 9 months ago. Now here I am. Yeah, so at ADWEEK, I oversee our agency's brands and creativity verticals, and that's a lot of what we cover. So I'm kind of having them look for what are the transformative stories happening in the industry right now. There's so much disruption happening in the agency space, in creativity with AI. For brands, there's so much economic pressure and transformation as well. So really trying to dig under the hood and kind of unpack how these massive companies, agencies, and businesses are transforming for the future, and what are the challenges and insights along the way that we can share with our readers. So consolidation is a huge trend in the agency space. We see WPP streamlining, merging companies. I think that at the same time, there's a new crop of indie agencies on the rise. So it's almost sort of like the big are getting bigger, the small are getting smaller and more nimble and agile, and clients want a mix of both. So kind of unpacking that shift and what it means for the creatives in the industry. And then, on the brand side, I think it's just sort of being the CMO, holding the budgets that kind of makes the industry turn. How do you manage those budgets? There's so much pressure. There's so much technology that you need to understand now. So it's really pushing on these areas where there's pressure, there's tension, there's change and transformation, and kind of trying to tell those stories and help our readers navigate all of this transformation that's happening. This fall, we're hosting Brand Week in Atlanta, which is really exciting. We kind of thought that was a really good gathering point for people on the East Coast, people on the West Coast. I guess you still have to fly across the country, but there's a really interesting, exciting agency scene in Atlanta. There's a lot of brands there, Coca-Cola, CNN, and there's such a vibrant culture there. So we think it's going to be a really interesting place to do it. So we hope to see you there. Okay, so the last text I sent, this is very personality driven of me, but I was texting my fiance and I said, babe, I want a bagel so bad. So I might get a bagel after this, we'll see.